wider satellite internet coverage in Ghana, targeting undeserved communities. Now, this move is expected to boost digital inclusion and support online creators. Someone like me, because me right now I want to buy Starlink, but no wedding. Thanks to this. Either way, the price drop will make Starlink more cheaper than many fixed ISPs, and it opens access for schools and small businesses in these rural communities. Analysts are currently saying that this could help reshape Ghana's internet market by driving competition and innovation.
Zed 101.9 FM.
Our next story is about the SIM registration policy review, which has been extended. The National Communications Authority (NCA) has extended consultations on SIM registration, giving telecom operators and citizens more time to comply. The extension is aimed at ensuring smoother rollout of digital identity services. Now, experts believe that this will also help address concerns about data privacy and accessibility for rural areas.
Zed 101.9 FM. Zed 101.9 FM.
Our next story is on the government pushing digital public services because new e-government platforms are being rolled out to reduce bureaucracy and improve service delivery, creating demand for local tech solutions. Now, officials are saying that the initiative will cut waiting times for key services like permits and licenses, and it also will create opportunities for Ghanaian software developers to build secure and user-friendly systems. We'll move on to our last and final story, which is about the University of Ghana clarifying digital fee systems. The university has issued updates on its digital payments platforms, highlighting the growing role of fintech in education management. Students welcomed the clarification, saying it reduces confusion over fee structures. The move also signals how digital finance tools are becoming central to campus life and administration. That sums it up for the tech news of the week. We'll go for a quick music break. When we come back, we'll dive right into the conversation with my brother, Nanayao. And today, if people miss, you've missed. Don't go anywhere. around technology. Today I'm joined in the studio by my fellow content creator, one of the biggest tech content creators with over, right now you get 500,000 or 400,000.
For
400,000.
400K.
Yeah, 400K on TikTok. Makes very inspiring content creation content. Hey, then I make it kind. Yeah, but Nana, welcome.
Thank you, bro.
How long have you been doing this?
The content.
Yeah, how long have you been
Tech
creating
content.
Yes.
You know,
General content, just combined content.
okay,
tech.
so approximately like 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
5 years near. Wait, when is that?
Like 2020.
Yeah, 2020, 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you start with? Did you start with technology?
No, you know, when I started tech content, you know, everybody was talking about, you know, these trends and gossiping and other stuff. So, you know, I just wanted to venture into that niche to tap in and start, you know, making. Initially, my mind was like, I just want to be recognized on the internet, right? So that was my main purpose.
So you're just doing anything?
Yeah. So I started, you know, saving some money. I got like 1,000 Ghana cedis. I ordered 1 or 2 things from Jumia.
Yeah.
You get microphone and tripod and other stuff. So I started on Facebook talking about trends and other stuff. But I realized I don't have the energy and then the ability to do that. I didn't like it. So I realized that I'm someone who like tech, you know, love things about tech. I said, okay, then why not let me venture into it? So I started educating people about online scams, websites and other stuff. So my video started blowing up. And then I realized that along the line, I saw you and then they see doing magic on the internet.
You did not see me.
Oh, actually, I saw you guys then. I said, oh, then like I want you to use guys as an inspiration and then start doing something.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that is where everything started.
That's where everything
I started talking about websites, apps, and other stuff.
And so tech was a passion, or it's just that you thought that could be a direction you could go to? Did passion fuel it?
Exactly. I was having a passion for tech. Actually, when I was very young, like 10, 9 years, like when they give me money to go and buy food, I'll be going out to buy, you know, a radio and PI.
Right. So 2020 till now, how has the journey been like, especially with creating content?
Sure. You know, in Ghana, they are not used to educational content. So, you know, trying to educate the people some way, somehow is 1 or 2 difficult, but not that much. As compared to first, I think now everything is moving smoothly. Yeah. So, yes, when I started, people were not interested, but along the line, they decided to push to my niche, people getting interested in what tech and other stuff. So they started consuming it. So it's not easy, but, you know, with hard work and also by the grace of God, you know, we are pushing through.
They said tech content creation is expensive.
It's expensive.
Is it true?
Yeah. If you compare it to other niche, like, you know, lifestyle is also expensive. Like comedy and other things, you know. Initially, content creation as a whole is not something that you can just stand up and then do it without investing a little. So everyone in their niche is investing what they have. But when it comes to tech, if you don't have the product, you don't have anything to talk about. So yeah, it's some way somehow expensive, because if the brand decides not to collaborate with you, you have to buy the item by yourself and review it. And at the end of the day, if you want to sell it, cannot sell it like the amount that you bought it. You know, you have to reduce it so you can get the money back. And then, so if the brand decides not to give it to you, you have to buy it yourself. So some way somehow, you consider it as an expensive niche.
So do you think it's expensive from your experience?
Personally, I don't think it's that much expensive. Yeah, it's not that much. If you don't have, it's not by force to review gadget. Yeah. It's not by force to go and buy iPhone 17 Pro Max. Don't push yourself. You can just start reviewing websites and have like millions and thousands of websites that nobody have even talked about. So you can go with that.
Okay, so I want to know, as a fellow tech content creator, I might have my answer, but I want to pick it from you too. What does tech content creation really involve? Like beyond posting the videos. I mean, the videos are the finished part.
Exactly, you know.
But what does it feel like?
You know, tech content creating go beyond like just tapping on the posting button so that the video will go out and people start watching it. Like it involves scripting, researching, you get it. So tech content is not something, or it's not a type of content that you just produce for just anyone. The people that are going to consume the content, some of them are well educated, you get it. So you have to convince them that you know what you are talking about. So before you can start videoing or you can start even pressing the record button to record any video, you have to do research, massive research, even a particular website. Because if you leave a portal somewhere, you would think that you know everything. Somebody will come and disgrace you in the comment section. So it goes beyond just the posting is just the last thing. Editing, scripting, and the most important one is the researching. Yeah.
So basically, you don't necessarily need to worry about the final product. The main worry should be preparing to get the final product out.
Exactly.
And this is not only for tech content creation. No. General content creation. Exactly. Like for anybody, if you're doing comedy, lifestyle, all of them come with ideas.
Researching.
Think about ideas, you research about it, and then you pursue. So now that we are in there, what skills and tools do you think are essential for a successful tech creator? I don't want it to just be about tech, but like
the
for a content creator in general, yes.
So I'll talk about the tools and then the skills. So first of all, let me talk about the skills.
Okay.
You need something like, storytelling.
Right.
So for people to watch your video, you have to, convince them in a way of, you have your own way of telling your story. You get it? So you cannot just stand up and then pick the camera and record anything anyhow. You just have to be able to be creative. You have to be creative so people will start watching your content. And aside that, you have to have one or two skills like editing and then scripting. It's not that become a pro editor or something like that, just a beginner.
Something that can take you away.
Exactly. Like something that you can just cut and join, add transitions and then, images and something like that. In that song.
Yeah. So those are the skills.
Yes.
And the tools?
And the tools are like, yes, you need something like tripod, light, and then phone. You don't need expensive gears like 30,000 cameras and other stuff. Some people are still waiting that they want to buy 30,000 camera, 15,000 camera. You don't have the money and you will be asking the price. Just start with what you have. Me, I started with Sparks 7 Pro. Techno Spark 7 Pro. And that phone is one with my sister. That phone, I just want to save it because I know that definitely I'll buy Lamborghini. So I'll show the phone that this is what I started with.
Charlie. So when I tell people this, they think I just don't like them or I'm being too harsh. There are a couple of people that reach out to me and they're always like, I want to start tech content creation. What do I need? Mm-hmm. Then I realize, does this person really want to start?
You're not ready.
Yesterday I was watching, this guy, Aquaman. The Nigerian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was his famous? There's this famous video he did. Did I hear him more? You remember that guy?
Yeah.
Good. So I was watching his interview on BBC, and he said he had to borrow people's smartphones to make content. So when he comes to class and he sees somebody with an iPhone, it's like, oh, I want to use your iPhone. And that's how he has been built his. That's how come he has been able to build his team now. Because these people that he takes the phones from, they are now the people that help him film his content. And he's global. He's like one of the biggest comedy skits makers in Nigeria now. So when somebody comes and is like, I want to start content creation, I need a list. Then you realize that this person, I don't think they're really ready. Because it's different. It's not something you can like, you can plan before you go.
No.
If you have the money, $5,000, $10,000, be that now person will come out. That's completely fine. But if it's something that you have to be very dedicated to do. Like, we'll get there, but just think about this. You record a video, the sound did not record. The SD card has crashed. Now you have to do everything all over again. Will you do it? You will do it.
Yeah,
you'll do it again.
Yeah, you have
but if you don't have the passion for that,
you just stop.
And then you stop on the way. And if anything, content creation is like one of the most difficult things to do if you're not mentally prepared.
People don't actually consider that. They think that content creation is just about. I'm not talking about
set the camera and talk.
From just an aspect of tech. Content creation as a whole, like, it's very, very stressful. Let's put this aside. Yeah. It can drain you mentally. Yeah. Sometimes you have to even relax or take a break like 1 week before you come back. It can drain you mentally. Yeah. Like recording video, realize that the audio didn't record like for 1 hour, and we're talking just like that. You get it? And one thing I want to add is that those who are waiting to get expensive gears before they start content creation, you have to know that even after buying these gears, the way to use it is another problem.
Yeah. And
even using it at itself, if you know how to operate it, it's something stressful.
Yeah.
So you realize that you don't even use it. You still come back to the phone and you start recording.
You start recording
with the phone.
Yeah. I know someone who decided to buy my camera. I came to ask me, what camera are you using? And they went to buy it. Asked me if they're using it. They're not using it. He started using it and then he stopped. He went back to his smartphone. Because with the camera, you have to play with settings.
It's stressful.
You have to transfer the videos separately. Then you have to sync them and edit. With your smartphone, you just plug the phone and you start editing. And to be fair, a lot of smartphones have very great cameras these days. So you don't necessarily need to waste time to get a camera. Unless you want to go into high value production. But if the vibes movie now at the shoot day inside. We shot everything with a smartphone and was edited right on CapCut with a smartphone.
That short videos
with the rap
music,
we sing and then everything is done on the phone. So the only thing that is not done on the phone is the rap music.
Okay.
So that one we sing into a software on a laptop, and then that one is transferred from the laptop to the phone, and then we film the content and then place it on the phone. So Big Gold shoots on his phone, straight from his iPhone camera to the phone on CapCut and starts editing.
Wow.
Imagine he says he wants to go and get camera production, like
the mics and everything.
You get it. It's going to be very stressful. So for those who are always overthinking it, you can just start with your smartphone, to be honest. I started with some Infinix smartphone B. And then later on, when I started national service, I remember I used to go to my friend's house
to shoot videos
because I needed his girlfriend's phone to shoot my videos. I don't know if I've said this anywhere. Myself and Waz will go to his house at Ashoman Estate, and then would use his girlfriend's phone or his phone and his girlfriend's ring light. His girlfriend was a makeup artist, so she used to have ring light, and then we used Charlie, you're not ready. You are not ready. Anyway, so how when it comes to filming, right? There's something I mostly talk about, like staying original, you know, and trying your best to not look like someone you're not, because that is what makes the audience want to know more about you. How do you think creators balance, or how would you advise creators to balance originality with trends? Somebody who started with trends.
Yeah, sure. You know, I would say that, you know, trends help you to reach wider audience, right? Yeah. And then, but remember that you have to maintain your authenticity or your originality. Yeah. You get it? So you can blend the trends with your originality to, you know, educate your audience or educate the public. Yeah. So you don't have to let go of your originality and follow the trends. You end up losing trust and then losing engagement as a whole, because on the long run, the people who are following you, they are following you purposely because of what you are doing or what you are producing. Exactly. So in order to, you know, be in a system and get the engagement that you want, you can blend the trends with your originality and then go with that.
How much do you have in your bank account?
How much?
I think one thing everybody looks at when we're going into content creation is the money. Let's be honest, majority of people are doing it now. Because they feel like they can make money from making content. Monetization is like a big factor. I want to ask, what is monetization like for you? Are you monetized? First off, what is the monetization structure like, especially here in Ghana? And for anyone who wants to go into content creation, what should they expect going into content creation in regards to monetization?
So if you want to venture into content creation, we all like money, you know, we work for money. It's because of money that we are working. Yeah. But first of all, if you want to venture into content creation, if your mind is only based solely on the money, then you end up giving up early, because the money is not going to come as early as possible. You know, you have to put in the work for 1 year or even 2 years, and sometimes even 3 years or 4 years. You get it? So indeed, it's going to pay you, but don't go in as in you just want the money. And from my perspective, how I'm monetizing my content, or, you know, put it in mind, if we are watching the video, TikTok doesn't pay Africans.
TikTok does not.
Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and Facebook.
Facebook pays now.
Facebook, it's not even that much good. The CPM is very, very bad. You can get to 20,000 and it'll be like $1. What are you going to do with $1? Yeah. So these platforms don't pay us. So you, that as a content creator as a whole, you have to be strategic. You have to find a way of, you know, producing a product to your followers. You know, the niche that you find yourself in, for example, I'm into tech, right?
Yeah.
So I have created a product that is related to my niche.
Okay.
For example, a website.
Yes.
So people can go to my website and make their purchase, or read. So I'll add Google what do you call it, ads to it, and AdSense, and at the end of the month I'll get something.
Right.
And secondly, I'll talk about brands collaboration. Secondly, or the second one, or number 2.
Yeah.
And it doesn't come regularly. Sometimes it can come in a month, just once or twice in a month. If you are lucky, you can get it 4 times in a month or something like that. And remember, Africa here, they don't pay as much, so don't expect much from them.
Yeah.
They have limited budget when they are coming to you as a content creator. And let me say this, not try to tarnish any brands. Some of them, when they are coming, they think that they are coming to do a favor. Some of them don't want to pay you.
Yeah, they just feel like,
we are pushing you.
Yeah.
At least you are coming to work with our brand. Some of them, that's how they are. So, but sometimes if you are lucky, some people will also pay you. And as a tech content creator, I get an edge from outside. You get it. Like, some website that, you might think that your video does not go anywhere, but people are actually watching. Companies try to reach out. So, brand collaboration. And number 3, what I will talk about is, using your influence to sell. You get it. It can be a physical product. It can be a digital product. You get it. A physical product, for example, sometimes I get some phones and then sell it to others because of they have been following you. You have been talking about gadgets and other stuff, so they trust you. Yeah. You get it. So you have to be, before you move into content creation, you have to be strategic. And I would like to use this platform to educate the content creators in Ghana.
Okay.
We should learn how the Nigerians are moving.
Okay.
Nigerian content creators, they don't wait for brands to come to them before they try to make their own money. Some of them they use their influence to grow their social media platforms and start selling physical products. I know a comedian who has started selling hair. You get it. I just want to mention one a content creator name. Those who have been doing themselves like Obabesia or something. Yeah. I forgot the name or something like that. Imagine these girls, these men try to set up a store and start selling just wigs and use it to create the content.
Female hair.
Just female hair.
Dresses.
Yes. Even. And most of their audience are females because of how they do their videos. They are going to get massive sales. But these people are waiting. Some of them are waiting for people to come to them, help them to go to Dubai, spend some weekends and come back. Bro, you are creating a content aside. One of the saddest things in the world is being a popular without or being famous without money. You'll be very, very miserable. Yeah. Everybody's expecting you to have at least one thing in your life. That is car.
Yeah.
But everybody's expecting you. If you are popular, they want you to drive a car.
They see you Toto right now.
Yes. So we have to learn from the Nigerians. We have to learn how to sell aside the content creation. It's very, very important, whether physical product or digital product. Yeah. Some of us are having 2 million followers, 3 million followers, but we are sleeping on it. We are waiting for brands to come with us, their own budget, 1,000 cities. How much are you going to do with 1,000 cities? You get it? So, yes, we have to be strategic and also go with the Nigerians. They are making a lot of money. Some of them build apps and sell the product. Some of them build physical stores and sell the product. So you have to also learn that as well.
So I think basically what you're trying to say is you should build the audience to be able to sell something to them. So you should somehow treat it as a business.
Sure.
It's like you own a company and you're trying to sell something to them.
Exactly.
But do that in a way that would actually fetch you some sort of income.
Exactly.
Yeah, in case you don't even get brand sponsorships, because we all know how inconsistent brand sponsorships are. The other one I was thinking you'd mention is affiliate marketing, because
affiliate.
A lot of people talk about it.
Exactly.
Because if you have a lot of followers, you don't always, some brands even offer affiliate marketing
links and other stuff.
Yeah, so whoever makes a purchase, you get some form of income. It's just that sometimes the profit is like...
but it's better than none.
400,000 followers, how did you achieve that? What is it like? Especially for somebody who is looking at growing their following. Because one thing people look at early on is, how do I get my followers from 0 to 100,000, 0 to 10,000, even 0 to 1,000? What goes into that? And how do I do it in a way that would help me get followers? Because someone will be like, I'm making the videos. I'm even getting the views, but they're not following me. What would make you that attractive for them to click the follow button to want to watch your videos? Right. And if you can also share your experience with how you were able to achieve the 400K.
For me personally, I think, before you start a content creation, as a person, whether a tech or you have to specify your niche.
Yeah.
The niche will help people to know who you are.
Right.
You get it? So as a human being, for someone to know who you are, I have to mention your name. So the next time the person will meet you, the person will not be like, hey, hello.
Yeah.
You get it? Yeah. So
Branch.
when you mention your name to the person, next time when the person meets you, be like, oh, Kwame. Yeah, the person realizes that this is who you are. So make sure to have a niche. So then your kind of niche will bring the kind of audience that you are looking for. We have a whole lot of people on the internet. About 1 billion people watch or go to social media every day. And everyone has what they are actually interested in. Some are actually interested in comedy, but you as a whole or who call yourself as a content creator, you have not specified your niche. Today you are talking about Mahama, tomorrow wars, the other day tech, another day gossip. So the people who are actually watching you don't actually know what you are talking about.
Yeah.
And these days we have become familiar with the social media. So for someone to follow you, sometimes they even go to your profile, look at what you are doing, and before they start following you.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure to fix all these small potholes. And then secondly, what I would say is do call to action. So when you come to end your video, be like,
ask them
to follow you sometimes, you know. So if you find if they're helpful, just follow me. Don't force anyone. If they find it helpful, definitely they are going to follow you. But the most important one is making sure you to focus on your niche. And secondly, sometimes you can do the videos and then you'll be getting the views, but the followers are not coming. Or the followers are not
that's
coming.
like a very common thing.
Yes, it's normal. You just have to understand. You get it.
Take the win for getting the views.
Yeah, you are getting the views. But as time goes on, definitely, I had a conversation with someone who's a marketer, and he said that for a person or for someone to consume a particular product online, the person have to see that particular video for approximately about 3 or 4 times or even up to 5 times before the person will be convinced
that
the same video.
So
exactly. So you have to repeat it. So don't create one content and go to sleep. Produce it today, produce it tomorrow, produce it next week continuously. Definitely, if the person continuously seeing the video, definitely they will start following you.
Right.
Yeah.
What would you say is your biggest challenge? Has been your biggest challenge ever since you started creating content?
Staying consistent. One of the difficult challenges in content creation. Yeah. If
and consistency is the basic, is the foundation of growing.
Exactly. But so if you are not consistent, definitely your account will become dormant or something like that. I think that's the most challenge I've faced in content creation or as a content creator since I started. Yeah. I have other things to do. I have other business to manage and other stuff, education and all these things. So
in school.
Exactly.
Okay.
So staying consistent is something that is not actually easier.
Yeah.
You get it. And you that you are coming to start, consistency is the key in content creation. And it's not something, you might think that, I can do it. Yeah, everybody have that motivation, but when you start, that's when you realize. Yeah, so for me, that's my challenge. So I will actually advise and encourage everyone who's coming to content creation that make sure to, stay consistent.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you think, let me bring back the brand sponsorships and brand deals, right? A brand reaches out to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had this experience before. So let's say a brand reaches out to you. You're not really sure of the brand, or you know that this brand, if I promote it, they are sending back, but they're offering you $100,000. Mika, you've never seen this money before, right?
I swear.
How do you go about something like that? Do you take the money and find a way to promote them without making them look bad, or you are just going to decline it? The main question is, right? I'm just using that question to bring up the main question that says, how can creators collaborate with brands without losing authenticity?
Yeah. So, I've faced this challenge before, Imagine you not having even 10,000 Ghana cedis in your account and a brand is offering you like 20,000 for just 1 month collaboration, right?
Yeah.
But you did your research and your findings and you realize that this platform is not legit and the people who are going to use it is going to cause harm to them or
someone on
something.
TikTok said they will take the money and find the way around.
The
money first.
This is a very difficult decision to make, but at the end of the day, you have a vision.
Yeah.
And you have something that you are focused on.
Right.
You get it? So don't let that money to distract you from what you want to achieve. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've experienced the same thing, but at the end of the day, it was very difficult or very hard to let it go. But at the end of the day, for my my audience sake, and also for my trust sake and my transparency sake, I just have to let it go and then, cry in a corner.
TikTok is scary. I'll take the money and use some for court case.
He's take the money and use them for court case. Yeah, but sometimes not even taking the money as even alone.
Yeah.
If the viewers realize that this thing that you promoted is a scam, they can even report your account. They will collect your account from you, and they cannot do anything about that. You complain to the platform owners like TikTok and Facebook. They will not mind you. Sorry, you get it. But to maintain your originality and also focus on your vision and your aspirations in the content creation journey, just let it go.
Have you ever taken money you never did a video for?
I think currently I took money from one of my friends that is building a project, right? But it's not per se that I didn't want to do the video for him. But it's like, today I'm doing updates, tomorrow I'm doing that.
Okay. So
just recently he contacted me like, okay, right, and he's done. So
so you're going to do it.
I'll do it. But it's almost 5 months. But it's not intentionally that I've collected the money and I'll not do the job. No.
If you were to choose between working a 9 to 5, you're going to school, right? I'll be in school.
Yeah.
Which year?
Level 300.
300. So you'll be done like in the next year or two. Do you see yourself coming out to do this full time, or the whole thing is people say content creation pays?
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody I personally know that has bought a car. Has bought a house. He didn't build. Bought a house.
Is that you?
It's not me. Oh. No. It's not me. Has bought a house, right? And it's currently changing their car to buy a new one.
Wow.
All with content creation. And I don't, honestly speaking, for him, I think how he's making his money is like the thing you said.
Yeah, selling.
Because he sells things there a lot. He promotes things that he sells a lot. So sales is something he's done.
Okay.
So would you say that content creation pays? And if it does, would you prefer doing that full time than 9 to 5?
So let me answer this question from this perspective. What I would say is, for me to choose 9 to 5 over content, then that job or the HR is supposed to give me 30,000 per month. Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Does that mean you're making 30,000 a month?
I'm not saying I'm making 30,000 a month. But what I would say is, for me to create content creation to join 9 to 5, because 9 to 5 for me, I'm not trying to shame those who are doing the 9 to 5. They are helping the economy to grow, right?
Yeah.
But for someone like me, when I was from my younger age, all my ideas and then the things I have in mind is about entrepreneurship, building my own business, owning my company and other stuff. So I don't see myself working the 9 to 5.
It will slow you down.
Yeah, I think after I completed SHS, I started, teaching. But when I was there, I was like, this thing is not for me. Yeah, it's not like I didn't know how to teach. I know how to teach and kasa. You get it? Yeah, but for 9 to 5, there, Charlie, for Nanayao.
It's like a lot of people are swaying away from 9 to 5 these days. Who should do a 9 to 5?
It's not for me. For 9 to 5, it's not for me.
One thing that saddens me a lot too is when I'm going home, right, around the Pokwase and Mastermind Stretch, around 4:35 a.m., there's a queue. Like a long queue of people waiting to get a car. Mika say, we've been in the car now about 7. And this person is going to somewhere like in Sawem. Somebody's going to Kaswa.
Serious.
They have to wake up at 4 a.m. and come to Spintex
to work.
9 to 5. It's not 9 to 5 anymore. Because he's not waking up and he's not coming to work at 9.
This 4 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Bro, it's stressful.
And what I see is imagine, in my 30s, I've given birth. It will not help me to spend time with my family. I'm someone that wants to spend time with my family a lot, especially my children. Yeah, I don't want to see.
Children?
Yeah, no, I don't have one, but I'm talking about, next 10 years to come or something like that. But doing 9 to 5, then you go, the time that your children will see you that you are their dad is only on weekends. Yeah. You get it? So, to me, it's very stressful. But even if it is stressful and I'm getting enough money, I'll still do it. You get it?
Yeah.
But imagine you going
95.
95 and get like 1,000
They'll
CDs.
pay
Charlie,
600 CDs.
how much you go give for your
How
girlfriend?
much? Hey. Hey, okay, be careful. Be careful. I want to know, to be able to grow, right, with creating content, gaining followers, right? There's been a trend of, should I say, algorithmic sketch, like some algorithmic magic you have to do to be able to
rituals.
get, some things you have to pour on your video before. Do you think there are some strategies that can help people who are now posting, uploading content? Are there some strategies you have applied that have worked for you?
Exactly.
And if so, what are they, and how can they also incorporate that in their line of content?
So first of all, I remember when we started, you asked question about the skills that everyone should possess before going to content creation.
Yeah.
So the number one aspect of getting attention of the viewer is what we call the storytelling. And your starting point.
You're starting the hook.
That is exactly what we call the hook.
Yeah.
How you hook the viewer, because currently the attention that we human beings we have has reduced drastically. You get it?
Because of TikTok.
Exactly.
TikTok.
Shoot. Everybody wants to scroll.
Everybody wants to scroll.
Yeah, I wish that we have something like a printer that anytime that you scroll it will print it for you. At the end of the day, some people get like 30,000 scrolling.
Their room will full of people.
I swear. So your hook is very important in your storytelling line.
Yeah.
You get it? And also learn some, small editing magics. You get it?
Yeah.
But I put it in mind, no matter how you produce your video, the algorithm can mafia you. I swear to God. You are content creator yourself. You are senior more than you.
Yeah.
So even you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can even sit down, script. How you can narrate the stories and everything. That this thing, if I post them,
this is taking you out of the
even my mama
trenches.
will view. I'm president of Ghana will view the video.
This is taking you out of the trenches.
Exactly. But the moment you post, realize that the views are not coming, then that's where the mental issues start to come in right now. You get it? You start stressing. And one thing I've realized about trends is going viral is very addictive. It's like a drug. You have gone viral like let's say 5 months, and all of a sudden your video started getting 1,000 views, 500
all
views.
All of a sudden, it starts to just dip. There's just plummets.
Every
Yeah.
to be like you have made investment and the money has vanished.
Yeah.
Your head will crash. You
Yeah.
get it? Yeah. But so when you're going to content creation, I've mastered myself in this aspect that no matter what, it's not every day that you're going to get 100,000 views, 500,000 views. Sometimes you have to get 1,000 views. You get it? And sometimes the video that will get just 1,000 views, the feedback is even more than the video that got 100,000 views. And no matter the views that you are getting, don't let that discourage you, because last time I think I went for a program and they mentioned the total number of the people who were there. They said about 400. So I was, Entamuti, I was standing with the Entamuti.
Yeah,
Entamuti said, hey, Entamuti used to say that your 1,000 views that you're complaining about, if they're supposed to be at a studio, do you know the number of people they are? You get it? Or how you see them to be different. Yeah. So when I prompted Entamuti, this is what you have been saying, just 300 people say yes. So stop complaining about 1,000 views. Stop complaining about 2,000 views.
Your focus should be
the value.
The value you
that
provide for people, and the fact that you as an individual is growing.
Exactly.
I have my last question, and this one is from TikTok. Somebody just asked, "How do you handle burnout? Have you ever been burnt out? Because there's a burnout period for almost every creator.
Yeah.
If you're burnt out, if you're lost in your thoughts, you're like, actually, should I even do this thing again? I'm tired. I don't."
I think it's not in content creation alone. Like, it's in every aspect of life. It can be marriage, it can be work, 9 to 5, it can be school and all that stuff. So how you handle these situations that it happens to you, use the same strategy to handle it when it comes to content creation.
Right.
You get it? So you have been able to handle a breakup or broken heart and other stuff. You can use the same strategy to handle your burnout in your content creation journey. Yeah. You just have to calm yourself, relax, take some time.
Just take breaks. Honestly,
take breaks
when you need to.
Yeah, then go somewhere, go and refresh your mind and come back. Don't stress yourself, Charlie. If you die today, somebody go post content and people go watch out. Yeah.
Right, beautiful, bro. Well, we're way past time, but a few minutes. If you have to advise anybody who wants to go into content creation, either tech or any specific type of content creation, How do they do it? What is your advice for anyone who is now going into it? Those who are in there and want to run away, what would you want to tell them? And how can they find you online?
Okay, so what I would say is, if I at the age of 18 to 20, 25, my best advice for you is to learn something about content creation as a whole. It's not you being popular. If you have product to sell, if you have digital product or physical product, try to build the audience, educate them about your product. You get it. For example, you are selling soap. Teach people how to use soap online, how soap will help them to make their life easier, and then later on you bring the solution. So if they want the soap, you have the soap. They should come and
don't
buy
go
the soap.
straight into like selling the soap.
Exactly.
Give them a reason why
they should buy
the
it,
soap.
right? And then some of the problems, some of the challenges of using the soap and other stuff. So it's like you are building a community of soap interested individuals. You get it? So at the end of the day, when they want a place to find, buy a soap, they will come to you. That's the most important aspect. So, and if I'm also going to content creation, remember that you're going to face challenges like low views. Sometimes you feel like you have to give up and all that. Just don't do it. Or those who are also in the content creation, but they are trying to part ways because they are not making money or something like that. I've already said, build a product, sell to the audience, and you start, even when you start getting sales on your product, you don't even think about brand coming in.
No.
Your product is giving you thousand cities every day. What are you going to do with the brand? Yeah. Like if they come, if you like it, you accept. If you don't like, you just reject. Yeah. So that you not be tempted to promote any scam product or website for your users. Yeah. At the end, when we started, I didn't mention my name. So my full name is Osederik Bosompem.
Yes.
And I'm from Achim. Ewisa or Achim or dance something like that. Yeah. So if you want to see me online, you go to YouTube, search Zed Tech, and TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram and Snapchat. Just search Nana Tech. You see my videos there, and you start following. Nice, and please. Finally, I have a product that I'm building that are helping people who are into crypto crypto education and other stuff. Yeah, it will be out very, very soon. And
beautiful.
Beautiful. The people can visit the website and learn things about financial markets.
Digital finance. Yeah, guys, please make sure to follow him on social media at Nanaya Tech for Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. And on YouTube, it's Yao Tech. Thank you so much for taking time to do this with me. I hope we can do this again.
Sure.
Yeah. We have more.
A day like.
Sure. Thank you so much. That has been it for the show today. If you tuned in, I really appreciate you doing so. But do not go anywhere because up next is Highway 1019 by my brother Richard Sticks. It's going to carry you guys home safely. So please do not change the dial. But this has been it for the tech show of the day. And please, if you want to create content, if you want to start making videos online, do not make the following, the likes, the views, the numbers your main priority. Your main priority should be the ability to provide value for the people that you want to communicate with. And like you said, pick a niche. I know some people will go against that, but the niche does not necessarily have to be a topic. The niche could ultimately be you, your personality, your brand, how you carry yourself about could be a niche, and that could help you find the people that want to be with you. So please, if you want to go into content, go in it with this direction and narrative, and you should possibly see some great impact. And also, make sure to take advantage of all the social media platforms. I remember I was banned from TikTok wrongfully. And thankfully, because I had grown other social media platforms, I wasn't really bothered that much. But I would have crashed down, like I would have broken down completely if I did not have other social media platforms I had built. So please, make sure to take advantage of uploading to every social media platform you can as much as possible. I know it's very stressful, but try your possible best to take advantage of that. And it should go pretty well. My name is Delppy, and as always, we go talk more, Charlie.